Hi, everyone. Oh, wow. Happy solstice, everybody. It's so good to see you all. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining. So what a power-packed and intense energetic time it has been. Who has been feeling the enormity of the frequencies and the energies that have been unfolding over the last months? For me, I felt a really big ramp up after the September equinox. It's been really as it always is, you know, these solar returns are such profound, of course, and powerful opportunities for, you know, since time began, really. People were gathering in ceremony and in community to work with the incoming energies, and the fact that at these times the veils are so much thinner than usual. So there's nothing, you know, new about that. The solar returns are always powerful. But there's something about this one that feels extra. It's like we're really shifting into something way beyond anything that I think a lot of us have perhaps experienced before or could even begin to fathom. Does anyone get a sense of that? Like there's something really big coming. And I really feel that it's not going to be long before we're actually having some contact from our star family, from our brothers and our sisters from the galaxies. And, you know, I don't know if any of you saw, I think I sent it to a couple of you. I know I sent it to Lise. But there was this beautiful imagery that maybe I could email it out or something. I'll find a way to get it to you. But it's a link, or, you know, I don't know, Lise, maybe you can find it and put it in the chat box. It was a video from NASA, and it was on YouTube, and it was like the most incredible photography of our universe. And when you saw how many galaxies there is literally like an infinite number of galaxies. And we are just one of those galaxies. So, you know, I know that I don't have to say this to you guys here, but it doesn't make sense that we're the only ones here, right? And so for me, I feel that the reason that other than disclosure, of course, but the reason that things aren't so obvious is because we're not looking in our solar system. We're going through the wormholes and the portals into other dimensions, even through the portal of the sun. And so this has really been ramping up for us with this beautiful interstellar consciousness, this cosmic being that I know a lot of you have heard of, called Three-Eye Atlas. I like to call it Third Eye Atlas because I think that's really what it's activating for us all, you know. And this kind of appeared back towards the March equinox, and it's being headed, or it's been following a trajectory that has remarkably timed itself with new moons, full moons, you know, the closest point that it comes to Venus, for example, or to Mars. Actually, when it came at its closest point to Mars was the day that they signed the ceasefire in the Middle East. And so this frequency, this pure consciousness, this very, very primordial frequency, because Three-Eye Atlas, when they've studied it, because they know that it's not a comet, and when they've actually managed to get pictures of it, they can see that it's doing some very, very strange things that they've never even ever seen before. And they believe that the material at the center of this being originates from the beginning of time. That is billions and billions and billions of years old. So that means that there is an ancient memory, there are codes, there's wisdom, there's a divine blueprint that is there in this being, that as it makes this trajectory and passes past these particular, you know, planets within our solar system, it made its perihelion, which means the closest point it came to the sun. And we had, of course, some of you were there for that gathering and that activation that we did. And then finally, on the 19th of December, it came the closest that it will get to the Earth. And once again, majestically and miraculously timed in with the new moon in Sagittarius. So I don't know if you were able to feel a couple of days ago how strong and how refined even and how intense the energies were there on the 19th of September. And of course, the 19th of September is really marking the opening to the solstice portal. So the timing of this is impeccable, and it's clearly by no mistake. There is something much bigger going on than what most people can understand. And there's a lot of ideas and a lot of stuff being thrown around out there about what this actually is. But, as we were sharing on the day we came together for the perihelion, the thing is to find out what that is for you, to tune directly into this source of love, into this source of consciousness, and see what the frequency, what the message, what the gifts are for you, because nobody can ever really tell you anything, right? We feel truth, we don't hear it. And so, it's beautiful to listen to all the different theories and stuff on it, but ultimately it's how it's being received for you. And because the frequency of these energies are so incredibly high, like any medicine, it's medicine. It's the same if you work with the beautiful guardians, the plant teachers, for example, that are arriving to us or have arrived to us from the stars. All of those plant teachers like Mama Cacao we'll work with today if you choose to. We can also program water to carry the frequency of the medicines. And the reason that we work with these plant teachers is because they are also emissaries of light from the stars. They arrived here at a time when Pachamama or the earth really needed it. Humanity needed it, and they anchored these cosmic codes and frequencies deep within the earth, merged it with the beautiful healing frequency of the earth, so that they became a conduit of cosmic mother, cosmic father, of these beautiful refined frequencies, so that when we receive them, it activates a memory. But what it also does is it asks us to meet ourselves in our highest frequency. It's an invitation. So these solstice energies that are coming in, 3i Atlas energies that are coming in, there is an invitation for us to move beyond, which is what it's been doing for a long time, just stirring up the waters, right? So that we're in this healing loop always. For sure, it's going to illuminate and bring to the surface anything that doesn't match that high frequency energy. That's the nature of it. It's kind of like a tuning fork. It has to illuminate anything that isn't vibrating at that frequency, and that whatever that might be has one of two choices. It either has to rise to match that, or it has to drop away. So how that looks for us in our life, of course, it could be in relationships, friendships, in business relationships, in romantic relationships where things aren't aligning anymore, but we have a tendency to cling, right? It could be in many different aspects of your life. There is so much, and we're in the year of the snake, so there has been so much alchemy happening, so much shedding and releasing. And of course, we're moving from a 9-year as well, all of this culminating together into a 10-1, which is the energy of initiation and of new beginnings. So I don't think it can get any more powerful, this cycle. And really for us, the trick is how effortlessly are we willing to allow that old stuff to either transform or to let go. But really there's a bigger invitation happening here. And this is the big shift, I think, that we're about to make. That as our crystalline bodies are activated and as we start training ourselves to stabilize in these higher frequencies, because that's what we're being asked to do, how do we do that? Through our self-awareness, right? Because when we receive these energies and we go through the cycles that we do and we liberate the things that, whether it be through coming together like this or in any work that you do, in any meditations, whatever, and then we meet ourselves closer and closer, meeting ourselves in our true frequency, the truth of who we really are, which is pure love. And we can hang out there for a while and then life happens and something happens and it pulls us back down again. Who does that happen to? And you're like, God, I thought that I'd popped through. I thought I was there. And then all of a sudden you're one step forward, you're two steps back. But it's kind of like building a spiritual muscle. We're training to hang out in that higher frequency for more and more time until it becomes more and more effortless and more natural. So that's where we're at. And then eventually, and what I think is coming through with this solstice and with Three Eye Atlas, is that rather than shaking it like a snow cone and shaking up the muddy water, now it's starting to invite us into remembering, into activating these dormant strands of DNA that hold that memory of who we really are. And we step more and more into the frequency of the heart, and things just don't feel so dense. Life will still happen, stuff's still going to go on, but we're meeting it from a different trajectory. We're meeting it from a different standpoint with a different awareness. And these energies are here to support us in that, to help us to hang out longer and to hold that highest frequency of love that we are for longer and longer periods. And that's the tipping point. And that's what we're moving into right now. And that's the convergence of all of these incredible movements that are happening in the cosmos all at once coming together to support us individually and collectively in these processes. So with that, that's why I kind of had the pulse at the very last moment to call this gathering together so that we can focus our energies in the way that the ancients did. We can come together in ceremony and community and really make the most of what is coming through for us individually and collectively, because everything is stronger when we're together, isn't it? So then we can, really activate these frequencies for ourselves, but also for our planet. So we can become very intentional with our prayer of the new earth that we want to seed. This time in the Andes is called Kapak Raimi. Kapak Raimi means the path of light, the path of the sun. The December solstice is when the sun is at its highest in the sky, being in the south, right? So it was during this time that a lot of initiations, rites of passage were performed. People really gave a lot of thanks for everything that they had received, and they spent time contemplating and getting together in community about how they wanted to manifest and create and initiate things to come. So it's really about initiation and manifestation in the south. And then in the north, of course, we have the darkest day. It's the dark light. It's still light, but it's the darkness, it's the Sophia, it's the void, it's that profound void of creation that everything rises from. So there is no separation, because without that void of creation, we can't have that point of light, that source. And just as I'm saying that now and I'm tuning in, I'm feeling that Three Eye Atlas that's catapulting through the universe right now, through the galaxy, very close to our Earth. It's now making its way to Jupiter, which of course is a planet of expansion. And as it has made this trajectory, something really incredible has happened. When they first observed it, it was red in color. So that's very much the root, the primordial, it's the foundation, right? And then it turned green. So this was the heart energy, the healing energy that was coming with it. And as I said, that amazing ceasefire happened right on the day that it passed the warrior planet of Mars. So it really brought in that balance and that harmony. And then it moved up into blue. So this is the color of truth expansion. It's of balance and harmonizing the emotions, the emotional body. It's about truth in its most beautiful way, not poking, saying, this is true and that's not, but the truth is being set free, things that aren't of the truth are being exposed. This is what we've been seeing happening. And now, as they observe it, it's shining gold. It's like the absolute center of source light. And guess what? Yesterday, it changed the Schumann resonance. it started to have a heartbeat. They were picking it up. I was watching the space weather and it was, it started to make sound, and it actually made an effect in the Schumann resonance. And of course, when the Schumann resonance changes, everything on the earth changes. And we tend to get a lot of volcanic activity, earthquakes, when the Schumann resonance shifts. And last night, Batua, the volcano here, had an eruption. So it's absolutely phenomenal. And if you can find some image or some imagery where it zooms in, you'll see that it's not going on a trajectory like a normal comet would. It's actually spinning like a torus. And it has something that looks like jets that are propelling it. So it's changing really rapidly as it makes its way now from the Earth. It seems to have been interacting with the gravitational field of Earth. And of course, if the Schumann resonance is being affected, then so are we, because we are vibration, we are frequency. So whatever it is transmitting and whatever its purpose is for us, it's something that has been planned from the beginning. And the timing is right. It's so impeccable, as I said before, that we would be kind of crazy not to slow down for a second and sit together and receive it and see what it has for us. So what I would love for us to share with today, if you're up for it, is we'll go on a little journey. And we're going to begin by working with our medicine. And as I said, if you have cacao, awesome. If you don't, no problem at all. Even a cup of water, we can program. Water carries vibration, it carries frequency. And that is just to call upon all of our guardians that are working with us. Also, to really welcome in these celestial and galactic emissaries of light, particularly the Pleiadians are really big right now. For some of you, it will be different star systems that really resonate and appeal to you. But the breathwork activation that we're going to work with today will activate this solar galactic sunrise within you. So as the light starts to illuminate each one of our energy centers, we're going to breathe into 7 energy centers. We're going to start, and I'll guide you, but it's going to start at the root, obviously. The breath work is not going to be long. It's only going to be about 12 minutes or so. And the purpose of it really is to open and activate those frequencies in the way that you receive for you, so that then we can sit together in 5 minutes or so of silent meditation and just receive. Do our best to catch the mind if it wanders and just bring it back to the sounds and the frequencies, and allow yourself to receive any messages, any feelings in the body, any flashes of anything that might come through to you. And that will be amplified because we are doing it together. And our intention setting at the beginning in our ceremony means that we can call in what we're wanting to work with for ourselves, for our planet, and for anyone else that we feel may need it. And then we can let it go and just receive in the journey. So we can do this sitting up. You can lie down if you want to. And I'll just explain a little bit about the breath work now so that you know what's going on. I'm going to talk you through it, but we're basically going to do some quick breaths, and there'll be a brief breath hold at the end of each cycle before we start again. So the breath is going to be for the first 6, and as I said, I'll guide you. It's going to be in and out in through the nose and out through the mouth, like, and that breath in through the nose, you're going to visualize yourself receiving the light of the solstice, receiving the light of 3-Eye Atlas, and we'll work with the energy centers as we move up. And then there'll be a and a little pause. And then we'll move up to the next one, and we're going to do the same until we end up with a full activation where we're going to activate our light body. and anchor and torus that light and those codes and those frequencies into the earth and through our energetic field. And there'll be a slightly longer breath hold at the end, which will be for about a minute. If you feel that you can't hold that breath hold for that long, no problem. Just take a breath in and hold again for as long as you can, okay? I'm going to guide you through, and I have a breath sound that I've put over the track so that it's going to help you as well. Alrighty. So, does everybody have their medicine, whatever it is that you're choosing to work with, ready? Does anyone feel like they need a little break? Put your hand up if you do, or you're ready to go. Alrighty, let's get started then. Just going to take my little hat off because I need to be able to hear what's going on with you guys. So if you've got your cacao, I'm just going to invite you to take it to your heart, or even if you're working with water or tea, taking a moment to arrive. And can everybody hear me okay over the music? Great. So just taking your right hand and placing it onto your heart center. Feeling your pulse, your heartbeat. And feeling how this heartbeat is one with Mother Earth. That this pulse of life and light that comes through your veins is the same pulse from the beginning of time. The same pulse that pulses through every sentient being, not only on this earth, but throughout the cosmos. Take a deep breath in and out. Becoming aware of the center of the earth, the womb of Pachamama, the inner world, the void, the cosmic womb of creation, of the dark light, the Sophia. For some of us, we may have felt lost in this place, abandoned. Maybe we've lost connection to our path, our purpose. Perhaps we felt like our old ways of being just don't fit anymore. Maybe we felt confused about our direction. What comes next? All of this is a normal human response to being in the void of creation, often mistaken for there being nothing, when in fact the nothingness is exactly what is needed for our true purpose to arrive. Seeing in front of you a pathway of light, illuminated, in this beautiful dark womb. You begin to walk, and you feel the presence of powerful guardians arriving. To the east, in front of you, the Antisuyu, sacred Abus, mountains, animal allies, elemental forces guiding you to the light. To your right, the guardians of Pachamama, the beings of the south, sacred mountains, animal allies, and elemental forces bring to you the powerful, sacred, feminine, healing energies of the earth. Behind you, the guardians of the west, powerful mountain spirits that protect, that guard and give you strength and courage, animal allies and powerful elemental forces that help to keep you centered. And to the north, cosmic allies, powerful mountain spirits, animal allies, and elemental forces that connect you to the stars. Cosmic grandmothers and grandfathers that walk with you, reminding you, keeping you on your path every step of the way. Beneath your feet, the soft, moist earth and the love of Pachamama, the healing, the guidance, the nourishment, always and forever calling you home. Above you, the beings of the upper world, Cosmic Mother, Cosmic Father, emissaries of light. Taite Inti, Mamakilia, the sun and the moon, and all of the star nations. Becoming aware of 7 sacred stars, the Nustas of the 7 rays, the Pleiadian sisters, emissaries of light, galactic guardians and caretakers, grandmothers, godmothers, that each arrive with a different frequency to help you remember the truth of who you are, to call you home. Gracias. Thank you. Hampui to all of these sacred guardians that walk with us, that guide us, that guard us on our journey. Thank you for being here today on this solstice. We take a deep breath in and we offer our gratitude into our medicine. And we receive a sip. In gratitude, so it is. Ahom. Continuing to walk along this path, you see in the night sky an interstellar object illuminated in the darkness, a point of light, guiding you, guarding you, calling you forward. The light becomes brighter and brighter. And in your heart, you make a prayer for whatever it is that you feel that you need or wish to receive for your awakening. awakening, for your expansion, for you to be in the best possible service that you can be here on Pachamama. Be generous with yourself. Feel it. See it in your mind's eye as though it is already done. In all areas of your life, your relationships, your plans and your projects, your health and your well-being, your abundance, your spiritual path. Feel it. Feel the freedom. And breathe that prayer into every cell. Activate the memory and offer this prayer into your medicine. Program it, and now drink it, receive it. As it flows like rivers of light through your being, anchoring it into every cell. In gratitude, so it is. Aho. Another prayer arises for someone else, maybe for many. Seeing this beautiful being or people in your heart, seeing them inside of a crystal, making that crystal whatever color you like. Now feeling yourself also inside of your own crystal, and transmit to that person or to those people anything you wish for them to receive, to assist them in their healing, in their liberation, in coming back to their essence. Sending love. See that person or those people thriving, uplifted, with everything that they could possibly need. Breathe that prayer in. Anchor it into your medicine with your breath. And receive a sip. Drinking on behalf of your beloveds, that everything that you receive in this ceremony today is also received by them, by their higher selves, assimilated in the way that they need, just for them. In gratitude, so it is. Aho. And a final prayer arises in your heart for our planet, for our Pachamama, for the awakening of a new earth. Seeing Mother Earth in the fifth dimensional reality of the heart. Absolute peace and harmony. Noticing the quality and the frequency of the nature. Returning to the times of Lemuria, where humans were in perfect balance and harmony with the earth and with each other. Perhaps the communication is wordless, words only spoken when something really important needed to be shared. Communication was through the heart. Manifestation is instant, because everything manifested is arising from love, from a desire for all beings to be happy and free. Feel what it feels like to live in this new earth. And breathe that prayer into every cell. Breathe in that memory, breathe in that future experience, and anchor it into your medicine. And activate it by receiving a sip, initiating this divine memory within you, and so it is. Aho. Giving our gratitude to the sacred medicine of Mama Cacao, or any medicine that you're working with today. Giving our gratitude to our higher selves for guiding us on this journey, to Three Eye Atlas, the Solstice energies and all the ancient ones, the medicine men and the medicine women, our guardians, allies and guides that are walking with us here today. In gratitude, so it is. Aho. Taking one final breath in and offering your final prayer of gratitude into your medicine and receiving a sip. And so it is. Ari. Just placing your medicine down somewhere now, keeping your attention inward. And we're going to prepare for our breathwork journey, so getting yourself comfortable, either sitting or lying, whatever feels best for you. And as you prepare to breathe, taking your awareness once again into that void, that dark space, and that point of light. Beginning with our focus on the root chakra. And breathe. In and out at the root. Breathe in and out. Again. Like a rising sun. And hold. Be in the stillness. Take your focus down to the root. And again to the sacral bowl. Like the sun rising. In, release, and into the sacrum, and release, and once more. Activating that light within you, and hold. Taking your attention into the womb space, the hara, as the light intensifies and illuminates this center. Preparing to breathe again, moving up now to the solar plexus as the light begins to rise. In 3, 2, and in and out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in and out. And in, out. And once more, the light of the sun opening that solar plexus area in, out, expand and hold on the out breath. Now we're moving our attention up into the heart. And on the next round, we're breathing in as the sun rises into our heart. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And in. Big breaths, breathe in light in and out, and activate in. One more. Hold out. Keep your attention on your heart space. Feel the heart open. Moving the attention up into the throat. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and out. Activate the throat. Breathe the light, open your expression. Activating truth. In, open, and release. And once more. And hold on the out breath. Relax. Keep your attention on the throat center. To the frequencies of light activating and opening here. Preparing now, taking your attention up to the third eye center. We open the third eye. In, out, big breaths. In and out, big breaths. And into the pineal. Open that point of light, receive the light. In, out, in, out, in, out. Big breath in and out and hold. Focus your attention on the point of light between your eyes. as we move up into the crown, we call upon Source and Three-Eye Atlas, preparing to breathe, this time in and out through the mouth. Biggest breath. Cosmic frequencies. And hold. Hold. Relax in the stillness. Enjoy the sensations. Feel the vibrations. Your true nature. Light. Hold for as long as you can. Bathing in luminous light. A few more seconds in the stillness. Breathe in, hold, look in and up to a point of light between your eyes, squeeze the perineum, send the energy to your crown, hold. And release through the crown of your head. Send the light like a cascading waterfall of code and frequency around your luminous field into the earth. And on your in-breath, you breathe it up through your central channel again, circulating this energy. Receiving this activation of divinity. Aware of the sensations in your body. Perhaps being aware of frequency. Sitting now in silence, allowing the breath to calm, return to its natural pace and rhythm. Becoming aware of the space. You are within the space, and you are also the space. Feeling yourself now floating in the cosmic womb. Aware of the ancestors of light. The light and the dark of the solstice. Creation, manifestation, initiation, integration. Taking your awareness once again into your heart. You see a doorway there. Step to the threshold and you enter. Here you meet your higher self. Your higher self has a message for you. Listen. What does your higher self have to say to you now? Your higher self reaches out a hand, invites you to come on a journey. As you begin to float in this cosmic void, once again seeing this powerful and beautiful interstellar being known as Third Eye Atlas. An emissary of light. As you move towards it, you are engulfed in love. A frequency so refined, a memory so ancient, it feels like home. What does this benevolent being have to share with you? Perhaps a message, perhaps a feeling. Perhaps a message of hope for the world. Allow yourself now to open, to channel, to receive and anchor these frequencies in your holy temple of your energy, your body and your mind. Breathe. the sound of the water, allowing all that you are receiving to flow through the rivers of life and light in your veins. The water alchemizing and purifying all that is no longer needed, cleansing, liberating, and renewing every single cell of your being. Receive, release, receive. Your crystalline body shining, luminous. Taking a hand and placing it onto your heart, and the other one onto your belly. Take a deep breath into your center. Becoming aware once again of your heartbeat. This primordial pulse of life. Saying thank you to all of the guardians that have arrived and walked with us on this journey today. Our mountains, Apu's animal allies, and powerful elemental forces of the east, the south, the west, and the north. Gracias. Our beloved Pachamama, Mother Earth. Gracias. Cosmic Mother, Cosmic Father, Taite Inti Mama Cacao. To the Pleiadian sisters and all other emissaries and galactic guardians of light and the seven rays. Huinyay Pak, Kausay Pak. Gracias. Taite Inti Mama Cacao. Divine Masculine, Sacred Feminine, the void of creation and the light of manifestation in perfect, equal harmony. Thank you. Three-Eye Atlas, for all that you bring and continue to bring to us. We watch and await with curious hearts and open minds. Thank you. To all of the medicine men and women and ancient ones that have walked before us, grandmothers and grandfathers that have gathered on these special cosmic solar returns to celebrate our original ancestry in the stars. Thank you. To any beings whose names we have forgotten, to our sacred medicines, of course, Mama Cacao and any medicines we were working with, thank you, thank you. Any beings that we've forgotten that are in our hearts, thank you, gracias, thank you, with all our love. So, stepping back through that portal in your heart, into that heart space, that beautiful heart space of yours, and making like a journey or like an elevator that goes up from the heart and behind your eyes, connecting heart and mind. And then slowly fluttering the eyelids open gently as you bring that heart awareness back into consciousness. We're going to call ourselves back 3 times. We're going to say a word, hampui, which means to return. So we'll say 3 times and your name, hampui, and your name, hampui, and your name. One more, hampui, calling yourself back, calling yourself back, calling yourself back into this physical time, space, reality here in this beautiful room, in this circle of brothers and sisters. Some nice big breaths. And before we go, I'm going to offer you all a blessing with Wilka Sairi, with Maestro Mapacho, just to anchor and seal all those beautiful energies in. How was that for everybody? Yes, good for me too. So beautiful. Thank you all so much for being here and joining. We'll make this replay available as soon as we can, so that if you want to do the ceremonial part again, you can at any time. And if you'd love to come and join me and Maestro Puma for 7 weeks of ceremony, come and join us for the Eustas of the 7 Rays. We spend 1 week working with each Pleiadian Eusta and her earthly counterpart. Very, very powerful activations received every week. We're in ceremony every week, and there's daily breathwork practices and rituals given by Maestro Puma and I for you to really anchor the frequencies of the Pleiadian sisters. And each one of them is amazingly and beautifully and powerfully anchored into a physical place on the planet. So we work with those planetary Eustas as well, mostly lakes and waterfalls. So yeah, if you want to come to that, that's going to be amazing. Oh, yes, I should tell you that until tomorrow, we've got a super Solstice special, early bird special. It's only $555 for a 7-week program. So, but it finishes tomorrow. So if you want to sign up, now's the time. It only goes up to $777 after that, but you may as well if you want to do it. All right, so just relax. If you feel, you can open your hands. And I'm just going to call on our beautiful Apus and all of our guardians to offer, seal, bless and protect every one of you as you go back out into your day today, into the world or into the sleep time and beyond. And I'm going to set the very clear and strong, powerful intention that this blessing, this alchemy, this protection lasts with you right through until the next equinox. So for the next 3 months, this blessing will be with you. Nyopahunya causa taita mamakuna. Pachamama Yusta, Santa Tierra, Yapana Pukuna, Rokuna, Aukikuna, Hampikuna. Hambui Saminjay, Yuwaljay, Tulunjay, Karbanjay. Hambui, Atchalyankai Munai Kausai, Santa Mesa Wilka Mesa, Sumak, Auki, Sacred Auki, Kapahaimi. Hambui, Hambui, Hambui. Hampui Yachai, Hampui Munai, Hampui Yankai, Hampui Kausai. Eustas of the Kolka, Hampui Hampui, Apo Sungati, Apo Sulkanta, Apo Wahewilka, Apo Waskaran, Pachamam Eusta, Hampui Hampui Hampui, calling you in for our beautiful family, for our brothers and our sisters, that they may walk in light, in love, in strength, in harmony, in abundance, with absolute protection of the love, of the light that they are. Any energies, any frequencies that aren't of the absolute highest frequency of love can only be in their crystalline field if they are ready to be transformed. Any malevolent energies will not be allowed to be in their presence or in their being. Thank you, dear Apus Pachamama. Thank you to all of the guardians of these beautiful, beautiful beings. Thank you, Wilke Sairi. Thank you, Winye Pakal Saipa. I want you to imagine yourselves inside of a crystal. You can make this crystal any color you want, but it needs to be a double terminated, meaning that the point goes into the earth and it goes into the cosmos. The crystal isn't a shield, the crystal is an extension of you. So the crystal alchemizes anything that arrives to you. So whether it's a process that's coming from within or whether you feel like it's something coming from without, all you need to do is put yourself back inside of this crystal, take 3 breaths, and as you breathe in light. And as you breathe out, you expand light. So you can do that while I'm offering this blessing now. And Yaisulpaiki, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, I love you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your solstice, whatever you're doing. And I look forward to seeing you all again really, really soon. It's so nice to see you all here. Oh, thanks for hanging out with me today. Tupananjis Kama. I'll see you really soon, forever and always, beautiful ones. Bye.